Hey, alright, first appearances. Fudge. My first appearance on YouTube, I don't remember what year it was. It must have been when I first got here. So, like 2012, 2011 maybe. Uh, I'm sure Pauli will have all the stuff on the screen to like correct me and Emilio and himself, just because it's also nice to have like a visual representation of what we're talking about. Yeah, it was when I first moved here and made friends with the guys. I think Emilio was filming one of his Emilio game shows.
And I mean DS. Pfft, what a piece of crap. Seriously, people, no DSs. PSP was my better. I mean, look at the thing. Games, sure, maybe you can have this, but what, in DS you have like touch screen and nah. Who gives a crap? I can even lift up stuff, bitches. How you like that?
And yeah, I don't remember what the premise of it is or what I was supposed to do. I just remember that very first thing where like he walks away and then I walk past from here into here. So and I go in the bathroom and go, oh yeah, for no context, whatever, random equals funny back in the day, I guess. And yeah, that was like the very first time I appeared on screen on the internet, in meaning of the YouTube like format and all that jazz on Emilio's channel back in the day, 2 years before we made Death Films.
Can you believe they made Force Unleashed 2 for that thing? I mean, whoa, what an idiots. I mean, I think they were drunk or something. I'm not sure about that, but he's a great guy. I know him, unlike my friend.
Doesn't feel like yesterday, but it doesn't feel like that long ago either. I don't know, it's... Huh.
We had a few beers. Dude, the guy here really gets crazy, if you know what I mean. But
Hey, that's my show.
sorry, but this is my show, douche. People like me more. I mean, I'm way better at this game than you are, and I even know cheat codes. What the hell?
I think that Pauli told me that the second thing I did was on my birthday on January 28th, which I had no idea. But I guess it kind of became one of those things where Pauli wants to upload something related to whatever on my birthday, usually Clank.
Don't kill me. It's my birthday.
Here's your present.
Thanks.
Wait.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, I should keep my best friend.
To you.
Woo! Woo! Best friends! Woo!
Are you going to eat that?
Yeah, goddamn. Goddamn.
My origins on YouTube, I mean, it's 10 years ago, so I don't remember that much of it, to be honest. But I know the completely first video I ever uploaded was the cowboy battle, which was like a pilot video of like a, I don't know, in the sense it was like a madness combat style video, if you remember those Flash movies. It's just like that music and he's just shooting, and that was pretty much, it's a pretty bad pilot video too. I made like a Lego video. I don't even know why I uploaded the Lego video. It's like some like app or something through the Lego website. You could like design your own Lego sets. It's not worth seeing. We're not gonna show any footage of it here. It's just some weird sets of Lego that I thought was cool myself as a 10-year-old kid, I guess. But my first appearance on YouTube as myself was in a video called Homemade Space Battle. We played a game called Star Wars Empire at War, which is a great game, by the way. You should play it. It's on Steam. It's like a strategy game on Star Wars, whatever. And then there's like a way in the game which is called cinematic mode. So you click on that and like you see the battles and things going on in the game, but like in a camera way, and it completely makes the screen just into like a movie style. Using that game and then ourselves as the pilots, or me as the pilots, and that would be like space battle. You'll see the people driving around, me, and then getting killed. It was really made in one day, I think. And most of the effects are just something we did on the spot. Like in one place I blow up and we just use like a light in front of me to make like the fire. But you can see that I'm sitting in like an office chair or something. But it was fun. I remember it was also a test for us when we were making our Star Wars movies. So that whole homemade space battle was kind of a test video for the big Star Wars: The Dark Empire movie. But Star Wars: The Dark Empire, that's a whole video for itself, and I'm not gonna go into that anymore. I guess my first official appearance, the thing that kind of started the whole Death Films idea, I'll almost say, the whole idea of like a personality on the internet, at least for me, which is Emilio Game Show. I'm not gonna go so much into specifics of all the episodes or how it started, because that's also a video for another day, part of this series of our origin stories. First time you saw me, I guess, was that me reviewing Caesar Free, I think was called, an old like city building game, which, I mean, I gave a negative review, and I remember at least getting like two comments or something, not many comments we get anyway, that mentioned that, you know, I'm too small of a kid to understand the complexity of the game or something like that, which I do understand, because it is, now when I'm thinking about it, it's probably a pretty good game, but yeah.
If I have to say what I think about this game, it's boring, sucks, and it's the worst game I ever played. Who's that?
What did you say about the game?
What do you want from me? Who are you?
I don't even remember how I got the game. I think David gave that game to me. I don't even know why he gave it to me, because I still have it. I don't know, David, if you want it back or something, but I mean, if you want it.
If they're doing like this to my town, burning it up, then I'll do the same thing with the game. Like Roman said, Hail Caesar, but here, go to hell, game.
I made my own channel called Mirrorsen001. It's a long story about the name, and I won't really get into it. It's just a cool name, and I guess I still do like Predators. So I have the picture of the Predator from the first Predator movie as my profile picture. Pauli has the like a Spore picture. He made like King Ghidorah in Spore, and it's still the profile picture.
Oh, yep. I mean, you're not gonna see me if you do that. There you go. I mean, unless you don't want to see me. I mean, because that's usually how it was first when starting out on YouTube. The first things that I would put up were videos, gameplay footage from Spore or The Sims or anything like that. They got like a decent amount of views though, like surprisingly enough. It's just like something that we like doing, playing those games and making your own maps, and then you just put that up because you have friends, and then you want to share those with your friends too. And that was before we really thought about putting up anything else that was movie related, something we had done. So it was just those game videos. Pac-Man in Spore hack cell stage. So you could somehow download this hack for Spore where it allowed you to make parts of your character larger than was allowed to be in the actual game. So you could create a mouth that would cover the entire body. So I thought, hey, I can make Pac-Man. I can make this creature look like Pac-Man, just like enlarge the mouth as much as possible, and like just make the eye as big as possible too. And then I put it up there. I think that's why people liked it, because someone hacked the game. Although I didn't personally hack the game, which just downloaded this application mod for it, and therefore I could hack the game. First time I actually appeared in a video on YouTube was probably in Emilio Game Show, the second episode, where I play a robber who shows up and attacks Emilio's character and tells him that he has to review a bad game.
Which game are you going to play now?
My good games.
Look, there's only one game left, and you have to play it.
No. No. No!
And then at the end he fights my character.
Was that guy who take my games? Let's take them back.
I was usually masked. The concept of the series was very much inspired by AVGN, which we'll talk about in another video, but we would always want to bring in different characters that would be representative of the game Emil was playing, like as an antagonist. In this case, we couldn't do anything better than just a masked robber. But sometimes when we did the Tron one, we try to put some sort of like mask that would look more like a Tron character. Or we did a Star Wars video, we'll have a Sith show up. That was the idea. So I guess I would have to appear as different characters attacking him and making him play these games and review them, and he didn't like them, and like AVGN, basically like AVGN, but with the Emilio version of it.
Coffee is good!
And that's the origins. I don't really remember why I even started uploading stuff on YouTube. I do remember why for Emily Game Show, like the completely first videos when it comes to the cowboy battle or the Lego video. I don't know. I think it was to like make my family members be able to see them from like Mexico or Finland. I was just bored, but I guess it started new interests. So yeah, that's the origins. Actually, I should get into that in the Emilio Game Show episode, because there is an unseen Emilio Game Show episode, the real first one, but that's a different video.